Testing microphone. Why is the microphone so quiet? Give me a second. Oh, forgot to do a few things. Open the cam of the split variety. Make sure that the audio sources are working fine. Minimize. And where's my tuber? Come on, Tuber Plus. Yeah, baby. Testing, testing. There we go. Hi. Almost there. And just put him to the side. There we go. Hopefully the chatters will be able to make a field day out of that while I'm looking through to see if we have... damn it. Okay. Not a fan of this new generation of... Okay. Give me a second. I have to move a couple of things in this little window down. I'm just doing a little bit of housekeeping for my overlays, so go say move this bottom right. I'm just leveraging my ChatGPT stuff to do a bunch of things, and I'll be right there. Okay, I guess it's time to start. Give me a second. Hello folks, it's me, Ambigate. I'm back. We're live. We're still doing some more demon hunting today, and we'll get on right on it because I am addicted to this game and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So that's going to be a good thing. Well, I haven't had this, like I said, I haven't had this feeling for a video game for a long time, and it's really, really wonderful that it's actually getting me motivated to stream and stuff. And I'm also, but more of a case of, I'm happy that there's more people jumping in onto the stream and seeing like a bunch of Warhammer dudes and vets and disabled people and a bunch of people jumping in on the stream with more traction, so I'm happy about that very much so. But with that being said, I'm also just, you know, if you're watching for the VOD, welcome. If you're watching any sort of, I love being able to tap into like this whole new Warhammer audience and being exposed to like a whole new genre of content, and YouTube recommending me all this stuff now that I think it's weird because it's becoming more accessible now that people are having, I'm not saying that people are having more time, but it's become, Warhammer's never been like monetarily accessible, but I think people can actually get into the hobby, quote unquote, without actually spending money, but spending time and getting invested in the lore. And I think the advent of this whole Space Marines thing jumping in and becoming successful, and the lore being more widespread, I think that's how things are gonna go. But less explaining, more gameplaying, I think. Let's actually just thank my members first. Thank you, Apilux, Manta, Doug Bolden, Xpilux, Manta. I have to keep remembering that Doug Bolden is not a member anymore, but Apilux, Manta, Rafael Vega Chapa, Techno, Amislam, and Burton for being members at the time of streaming, getting to watch vids early, getting some cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. And if you want to actually join the membership program, feel free to do so. Just click the join button. We need how many more people? We need the 2 more to get the next emoji threshold, and I'll be designing more emojis for that. So yeah, I'll just make sure that things are gonna work in a little bit. I'll switch my face cam and see if I've gotten some things to work so far. Wait, okay, it does look like that the okay. Damn it. Move this game logo to the bottom right. I don't think it's actually... and make the game window transparent. Hooray, I'm actually exposing my use of AI. Oh noes. The thing is, it is getting to the point where using AI is way too frustrating, and it might be just simpler for me to do the overlay manually like I used to using GIMP and other things. But okay, with that, I think I'll need to just boot up the game, and we might do some overlay changes in a little bit. But let's boot the game up first and get things going while ads are in progress. For some odd reason... Wait, what's happening on the tubes? The live stream is going, right? Correct? Yeah. What happened to my viewers? What happened to my viewers? Nah, nothing much. Okay, let's just pin. We can't expect viewers every day, but I mean, I haven't gotten the gameplay started, so let me just make sure that all the various windows are booted up properly first before we do everything. Okay. Oh, in other news, I got my first Twitch payout yesterday. After streaming for 9 months, I got my first payout. My first $50 from streaming. Oh wait, okay. Let's go ahead and go to my gameplay footage. Actually show the gameplay footage, please. There we go. Yeah, so this is the current overlay. I'm trying to get some better overlay designs. Okay, that's not a better overlay design. Okay, never mind. It does look like an hour is not enough for the thing. Okay, I am so I'm convinced now that the it's just better for me to do it manually, maybe. But yeah, let's just get the gameplay going. Right, let's go ahead and load. We're on the ship. Yeah, I'm not gonna use this autosave. Let's just pick a... When's the actual save here? Here we go. Let's get the game started. Let me move the camera a little bit. Okay. So this is... I spent some time off camera just getting things done with a few more missions. There's not much in the terms of what's actually happening. The only thing that is of note is that the ship status right now, we're about to we're still constructing the Augurium, and we've gotten the Libris Maelus almost done with the Codex Toxicus, right? So let's do that. We're gonna move over here just to trigger more storylines. Oh wait, do I actually want to move though? Yep. And hooray, more story.
What is this abomination?
Our salvation.
The edict shudders with anxiety. This work profanes the machine god.
Mars will forgive us. The fate of the entire galaxy hinges on the psychic insight of the Codex. With it, we can track the Prime Seeds and hunt each Reaper down.
How do we proceed?
I will require a number of seeds from a single strain of the bloom. With those in hand, I can attune the Codex to the strain's psychic stench, tracking its most potent source amongst the stars.
Query: do the prime seeds within these reapers emanate above all others?
Precisely. The Codex will hone in on this power within the Reaper. From there, we will hunt them down one by one.
Why do I get the feeling you are enjoying this?
If I am right, and I always am,
Nope.
each
Pardon me.
strain will wither without its Reaper to tend it, and we score another victory for humanity.
This is no game to take pleasure in, Vakia.
That's Inquisitor to you. We share in this sacred duty, Purifier. Would you deny me the brief satisfaction of a job well done?
Noted, Inquisitor. But this job is not finished yet.
But okay, so man, I just love the Steel Knights designs so much. Okay, time to start a new research. Let's talk to a couple of these
The Baleful Edict
guys.
is a large ship, Commander, and yet
That's
your
what she
presence
said.
is always here.
The profane artifact you created, how does it function?
We will agitate the trapped Xenos souls within.
Don't agitate souls. Okay. Wonderful. And then Hector was right. You skirt heresy.
It is the Xenos souls that suffer, not the subjects of the Emperor.
Okay. Let's talk about
Yes,
something else.
Let us not waste our time.
You have scarcely left the Libra since you've arrived.
And where precisely would you prefer I reside? My own ship?
I know where I would like you to reside, but okay. So you surround yourself with
Steel
books.
and bolt alone can only delay the arch enemy's advance.
My chambers, madam. Okay. I was just studying a treatise on. Wait. Steel and bolt alone can delay arch enemy's advance. Do you read, Commander? I was just studying a treatise on the Nemesis doctrine.
You should broaden your horizons, Commander.
Oh, he's saying that. Oh, I'm reading stuff, but not enough stuff being read. Wonderful.
All right.
What's our progress?
I see why Brother Ektar chose you as Agravain's successor.
Yeah.
All right. Enough for now. The bloom festers.
And we're going to research this little guy. It's gonna be a few days. And let's talk to Lunette.
The Edict's machine spirits are silent. I await your input.
So, this creation of the Inquisitor.
There are many of the priesthood who would see it destroyed.
Yeah, duh. Adeptus Mechanicus has a little unity of the doctrine, though.
We must simultaneously better ourselves to the quest for knowledge while holding fast to the Omnissiah's creed.
Let's discuss something else.
Proceed.
Status of construction.
The Omnissiah's authority cannot be overridden.
The surface in the Ogarium to support the required efficiency parameters. All that's required for the array to be placed in the cogitators and have a painful sacraments to the Omnissiah. Okay, that's all for now.
Our window for communication has concluded.
And just go talk to Ektar. Ektar, I hardly know her.
The halo of your Aegis is strong. Are you ready?
You disapprove of the
I
artifact,
despise
though.
it.
Yep. Do we not ourselves use
We fight the
Tesseract Labyrinth?
preternatural and must be armed as such.
Yeah, okay. The Automalias also makes use of such unconventional tools, right?
They succumb too easily to corruption.
Fine, let's discuss something
Yes.
else.
If you like.
You tend to the brother's
Knights
spiritual
look to me
needs.
for guidance to keep their souls as pure as possible.
Is that not the chaplain's purview?
The Edict has not always carried a chaplain on board, so the role has fallen to me. As you
Yep.
wish.
What my
I
recent
am
performance?
extremely impressed.
Okay,
I envy
That's
our
all.
brothers their place on the battlefield, Commander.
let's just move here. And I think we have Hunt the Reapers, right? But we're just going to advance time. What's intervention is required?
One of our brothers has been
Ah.
called to join the Paladins. He will require time off-ship to complete his training.
Ooh, the
To
Paladins!
Your senses. All of your knights are essential to this campaign.
This is an important rite of passage for our brother. A Paladin could prove useful, even if we must do without him for some time.
Commander, if this knight insists on proving his valor, why not direct him to fight the Bloom instead?
Okay, just give me a second. The Paladins, huh? That is an interesting choice, but this is a chance for us to run a Paladin alongside our okay. So the thing about the Paladin, I've never most of the time the game lets us pick one unit. You know what? I'm just going to take this opportunity to turn him into a Paladin. Yeah.
We must not stand in the way of destiny.
Such a waste.
Okay. On assignment, Biggie Kane. Knights high morale for 20 days. All knights +1 max WP. Okay. Wait, will that actually turn him into a paladin? Let's go to the barracks. 45-day mission. If it returns as a paladin, it'll be interesting as well. Savala's 9 days. Okay. Armentarium will be ready in 4. Augorium will be ready in 4. The Grandmaster report in 6. And the Vakir is still vexed. Okay. Let's
Howdy,
just...
howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
Winky face. Howdy, howdy. Winky face.
Ah, darn it. Give me a second while I reset the chat doc. Return chat. Okay, wait a minute. Let me just close it. And then open it again. Hooray.
Gee, I wonder if I am not manga.
I wonder too. But apparently your desktop audio thing is a little bit louder, but we'll see. I'm just looking if the game audio is a little bit too loud. The game audio seems fine. But I might have I might turn into a, the thing is Biggie might turn into a paladin. If that's the case, that'll be amazing as well. I'm also, oh, I got my first payout from Twitch yesterday. Hooray! After 9 months of streaming, finally my first payout. My first $50 from Twitch. That is not sustainable, but I'm still like every little bit of money is every little bit of money. Okay, so what do? I think we just keep going. Hooray! Time to start a new project. What are... Okay, and the best project that we want to do is probably this one. Let's install the prevents warstorm risks stuff. Look at our star map.
Commander.
Hey, more requisitions.
Your strategy to combat these Reapers is one I can get behind. I will provide additional ordnance and trust you will make good use of it.
Thank you for the requisitions.
One point I must address. Inquisitor Vakir, the detail in your reports has become jarringly opaque. I have had to rely on Brother Ektar's commentary simply to...
Oh, just give me a second.
Leaves me with the peculiar notion that you are trying to test me in some way. I encourage you to correct this by your next report.
Testing him indeed. Should I write for an audience of simpletons?
I found much to agree with in the Grand Master's claims.
Oh, truly? I hadn't taken you for a scholar. Tell me, where in my report did you feel it necessary to edit behind my back?
As senior brother, it is my duty to act in the Citadel's requests. If you were not so blatantly preoccupied with safeguarding your reputation, I would not have been asked to intervene.
You assume much, Purifier. This plague's vectors of attack are numerous, and our understanding of its nature yet limited. I am trying, on my own and with the crudest of tools, to unravel what chaos has been brooding on for centuries. I do not have the time to waste simplifying my analysis. Commander, surely you understand this.
I'm gonna side with Brother Ektar. The thing about this is that you never should side with the Inquisitor. Research speed doesn't impact anything in this game at all. There's no rush. Okay, the one thing that's kind of like a quote-unquote downside of this game is that there's no real rush to actually...
Let us not mince words. You mean my failures.
Was there any doubt? I followed protocol and the commander agrees.
I deal in hard facts. Your arbitrary procedures are a waste of my time.
Intervention. This bickering is irrelevant. The Grand Master's acknowledgement of our situational reality is a collective achievement.
But yeah, hope you're doing well, Silvala. And we have so much requisition right now that it's just so much. So much.
I posted the short in your Discord. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, I already saw the short. But okay, so we have some new bloom activity. And let's see. Oh, yikes. Okay. The thing is, we could either go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, let's have a look at all these blooms. This is the requisition one. Oh wow, we have a level 3.
Thailand somehow avoided geopolitics.
It's not actually, it's not avoid geopolitics. The thing about Thailand and Bangkok and everything, the reason we never got colonized is because the French took Indochina, so they took Vietnam, and the British. Okay, so the French are on one side with Vietnam, right? And the British are on the other side with Burma, right? So those are the colonies. We sat right smack in the middle as a buffer state, meaning that if we were colonized, either one of those guys will just have to fight over our land. So we are in a privileged position to be a buffer state. But then what happened is, during that time, those instead we are forced to concede always to say, okay, you take Laos. They carve out Laos, they carve out Cambodia out of our land. So we're they put a gunboat to us and said, okay, we're going to carve out chunks of land from you. I said, okay, fine. And we were forced to concede more and more land to the French. And eventually, when neocolonialism happened, when they get quote unquote independent, there's just a bunch of things happening that we couldn't, that we actually had to quote unquote deal with. Okay, so anyways, these guys are interesting.
Oh God, Cambodia.
Yeah. The thing is, we have a tier 3 Demon Hammer. This is a really, really good item. Well, we don't know yet, but a tier 3 Demon Hammer is probably a really good acquisition. What about this thing? This is a medium mission with servitors. We have a tier 3 Falchion and a tier 3 Servo Skull, which is really worth it as well. And we have to win with any mastercraft. No mastercrafted weapon or armor. That's a really rough mission to try to get. And what about this one? This is a finished mission before you take 30 damage, which is easier. We have a tier 3 grenades. I think we'll need the tier 3 grenade more than tier 3 hammer. This is going to take us this is 13 days. Okay, so how much? Okay, this is going to take how much time to travel? Oh wow. Oh man, I don't think we could actually get there. So how much time is this? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess this is fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here, and after, and then go to this mission afterwards. And then afterwards, once this thing gets covered, we'll put down a prognosticar. This is this is requisition. This is a servitor. Yeah. Okay. And we want to avoid facing that warship as well. Okay. So let's first start off by saving over here. Overwrite on the ship. Head this way. Okay, time to start a new project, I think. Do we even have enough servitors to start any new project? I think this is not, like I said, this is not worth the extra servitors. This is too many servitors. This is increased hull integrity. This requires 8. We only have a few. We probably want gun batteries or something, because we don't have the DLC yet. And so let's upgrade. Do we have anything else we want to build? This requires too many servitors. Yeah, we don't have anything else we could build. All right. Wait, why am I not allowed to... Oh, we're not even there yet. Okay, and let's see if we could head to this afterwards. Okay, we could just make it just in time afterwards. So, yeah. Good job. Right, this might give us a rank 6 Justicar, tier 2 silencer, warding stave, armor, and granadas. Yeah, with the 9 days left, this is a low risk mission, but we need to finish before taking 30 damage. Yeah, that's fine. So let's go ahead and get started on the mission. This will be the easier of the missions here. And I'm going to select and confirm. And let's have a look at who we have for our team. Okay, so since you're already ranked 9, we need to swap you out for someone else. And I'm on a mission, so we can't select me. Doug and Silvala, both of you are already at level 9. So you're maxed out and ready for the final mission. But we are in need of another interceptor. So I'm just going to level up Kalman Tarn here. And let's load you up with all of the fixings. I'm gonna give you the is this the extra range?
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, mana. The real mana is here. Not a lot of viewers today, but that's expected. Let me just have a look at what this is. This is Overwatch ability, gains +2 damage shot. So this is a huge Overwatch gun. This is the Gallon's Grace, which is extra damage.
Your tags aren't working anymore.
Yeah.
Sad face.
Let's equip. Let's go back. And then the melee weapon for you is going to be the XP sword. Yep. Oh, do you want to give you the XP sword? Or do you want to give our librarian the XP sword? That's a good question. Because this halberd is pretty strong. Halberd is strength 5 versus the sword it's strength 4. Okay. I'm gonna give you the halberd. You're not gonna have too much trouble leveling up. And now we'll go with the armor. Which one is this? No, that's the serval skull
Clearly
armor.
we need better tags.
Yes.
I shall look up the top tags on a Duojin site and see what's popular. Hee 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 hee.
Oh goodness. Yeah. Yeah, let's... And we'll get demonetized. But the thing is, I'm still happy that we have a couple of... We have all the... Okay, just give me a second. This is +3 crit damage, which is massive. We have a Sanctic Shard, though, so let's go ahead and equip the Sanctic Shard. Yeah. And we need a new name for you. Because we probably want another knight. The thing is, Manta, unless I rename this interceptor after you, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to rename you Manta Macias, and then dismiss the other Manta Macias. Mantius Macias.
Macias.
Yes, Commander. Macias.
Okay, that's your voice, option 3. And let's look at your passive. Okay, 80% chance to reload. That's good. Teleport boost, support fire, first strike. And your passive is Cult Bane. Plus 10% crit for all melee and ranged attacks against organic enemies. Yep. So you hit organic enemies. Or cultists, basically. Alright. Which probably means that if we go here, go to the barracks, we're going to kick out the other Manta. Yep. Goodbye. And I just the thing about this right now is that let's go and look at the planet view now. So this is the other Manta. Oh, maybe it's the better Manta. Get it? Okay. The thing about you now is that you're going to be the core part of our team.
Hee 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 hee.
Yep. Okay, so let's look at you. The ranged weapon will still be the Psi Cannon. The question is, which Psi Cannon is this? This is the 5 damage one. This is a 6 damage one. This is 6 damage with less of a let's just pick this one. I think this is 5 damage with 2 ammo, range 10, with a slightly higher damage for the Psychic Onslaught, versus this, which is 6 damage with less damage on Psychic Onslaught. So let's equip that. We could even just upgrade it. We could even upgrade it now. But is it worth upgrading it at this moment, though? No, because we're going to focus on getting some of these seeds, and we'll be getting better weapons sooner rather than later. Okay, let's go back. over here. Let's pick our ranged weapon now. You'll be equipped with this. This is the Super Overwatch gun. And what's your armor? It's a Terminator armor that is... why is this... Oh. Oh, Biggie got... Oh no. He took the focus armor, huh? I guess it's the Granada armor then. Yep. We're not gonna upgrade this, but... I guess the grenade armor is gonna be useful for leveling. Not for solo leveling though. That's a little bit too much Sung Jinwoo arising. Okay, you're gonna use the extra XP sword. Very, very cool sword. The Conciliator, our hardly newer sword. And last but not least is Apulux, our other Apothecarian. Go ahead and pick a Storm Bolter. This one. This is the increased crit one. And melee weapons. We could pick the slightly better healing. There we go. Let's equip this. Get back. And hopefully we'll get you to level 9. So yeah, we'll be focused on getting everybody leveled up. And when you weren't here, Biggie got a sent on a mission, and I'm not sure, but he might return back into as a paladin instead of a Justicar. And if we get that, we might need to kick someone else off the team and return them as a Justicar. Oh well. Let's keep going.
I love the wrist-mounted chain blade, LOL.
Yes. Okay, so Aurelus. And the funny thing is, that's a healing item. The wrist-mounted chain blade is a healing item that's exclusive to the healers. The focus increase your knight's chance to trigger autos and cause affliction on enemies. Okay.
Status. Ultramarines currently engaged with a force of word bearers below.
Ultramarines!
Have they detected us?
Negative. Do you take me for some half-augmented engine seer?
The Inquisitor meant no insult, Dominus. We will locate and destroy the seeds and leave the rest to the wild.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, and 3 lots over here. 4. Wow. Eliminate all seed carriers. There's 4 of them. Finish the mission before you take 30 damage. That's easy enough. Let's see.
There is a Space Marine Legion called the Carcharodons, whose whole motif is sharks. Their captain, Tiberius, has giant claw weapons on each hand with under-wrist mounted chainsaws. Yay, Ultramarines.
Standing ready.
Okay, let's move. The thing is, oh wait. It's really weird, but then for some odd reason, I'm not able to trigger the... Oh, pardon me. Because I'm supposed to be able to trigger the Gate of Infinity. Oh yeah, with a warp charge. There we go. If I warp charge this, everybody joins me. So that's the really cool ability.
Every Space Marine Legion has some kind of specialty that they are good at. Whether it be defensive warfare, stealth operations, or extremely fast aggression.
What is your will?
And arm.
Moving out.
The Ultramarines' whole thing is being the jack of all trades, master of none legion.
Ever ready.
Hooray! They're probably the most well-recognized squad too, right? They're pretty much the what's the word? What? Good like it. Okay, man. Okay, man. The face of the game. Alright, so here's the thing about these guys. They decided to shore up against...
Yup. The Ultramarines are the poster boys of
Yeah,
Space
that would
Marines
work.
who are already the poster boys of Warhammer 40K.
Yeah. So, buddy, okay, I'm just going to use you. You decided to shore up against the
Aurelius. Matthias. Your command.
I am here to serve.
I guess you decided to shore up against okay, this should be close enough. Against an explosive device, so I don't think that's the smartest idea for you. And of course, I decided to move into a spot where you can't throw a grenade at all.
Your orders.
Fine, this probably goes to Tekios instead. Oh, by the way, man, we recently achieved a new here it is. We got our I got my first payout out of Twitch yesterday, so hooray! After getting monetized in September of getting affiliates from September of last year, finally got my first $50 from them.
Opening fire.
Nice. Yay. Money.
We slay the darkness.
Unfortunately, Doug Bolton's no longer part of the membership program. Left the membership program, but of course, it's a it's never expected, so there's no need to be. Okay, what's? Let's just zippity zap.
A shame indeed.
Yeah.
We are the hammer.
Your orders? Unleash me. Yes, Commander.
Let's see. We have one dude here, and a few more dudes on that side.
Yes, Commander.
Do we have a Granada? We don't have quite a good Granada from this spot.
Standing ready.
Yes, Commander.
Unleash me.
Except if it's from you. Do we just Granada? Not for against 2 targets. I still
I am
need
here
to
to serve.
remember that we do have things like disruptor servos, which is just free attacks.
What is your will?
But also, we need to get
My blade is yours.
Manta
My blade is ever ready. Praise
level.
the Emperor. The Emperor lights our path.
With this, we could go. Hello.
In an instant.
And we could go bonk on the head.
Justice.
Bonk on the head.
Get out of there!
And we'll go 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can't see.
You have been judged.
It's funny because for a while there was a head dev at Games Workshop who absolutely loved the Ultramarines, to the point that he demanded that all other Space Marines be nerfed so Ultramarines were the only Marines at tournaments.
As ordered.
At your service.
And okay. Pew.
Justice.
And I think you are our Overwatcher. I hardly know her.
He also would not allow any games be made unless they focused on Ultramarines, and any book that was written about any other Space Marine Legion he would beach and cry until they changed it to be
Seeking the tainted.
about the Ultramarines.
I guess that's one way to
I will fire when ready.
get noticed.
Kill them all!
Okay.
Eat this!
Hey. Rude.
Yes, Commander.
Let me just slice you.
Down. Enemy destroyed.
This
Hooray.
hyper-focus started to grind on the community, and the community began to hate the Ultramarines and would constantly mock and meme on them, which upset the guy heavily.
Tell me on that you're on the spectrum without telling me you're on the spectrum. That's okay. That's my take on it.
Yes, Commander.
He's just
He
really
eventually got fired and the community was free from the Ultra fanboy.
like like the dude's really into Ultramarines. What can I say about it?
RLS.
But I mean, if you're into Warhammer, you gotta be on the spectrum somewhere. That's more of a self-tell than anything.
What is your will?
Self-report, not self-tell. But yeah, you know what I mean.
True, true.
Yeah.
Unleash me.
Everybody's a little bit autistic.
Here.
Your command.
What is your will?
Macias.
Your command.
Let's see if we have a good spot for you.
We all are a bit acoustic.
Me.
It will be done.
Okay. Let's see if we could trigger. Hello.
We heard you coming.
That's what she said.
Advancing.
Overwatch.
Commander, we've made contact with the enemy.
Okay, so with that, let's save at the beginning of this. Not restart the combat mission. Save at the beginning of encounter. And let's see what we could do.
Yes, Commander.
Start by moving to this range first.
Yes, Commander.
And see how far your grenade, the arm could throw. Ooh, that's far enough. Start off with this. Crag.
We bring death.
Yep.
Your orders?
And let's see if we could get some destruction happening with you. You still have both your frags. And we can have a nice strong hit like so.
As you command.
It's just nice to be able to bounce. Nice.
Show to the unworthy.
Yeah, nice to be able to get some XP. Ah, it's just a little bit too short. That's what she said. This is probably a good Overwatch chance here.
Standing ready.
Okay, let's see what's your range for your disruptor. Ah, darn it, you took the disruptor spot. I guess you're gonna go here.
Taking position.
And we're gonna start disrupting. You're only allowed to disrupt this guy. Oh, this is just gonna off you outright, right? Bye-bye.
and the wrath of Xiphos!
Let's just warp speed biomancy.
It's funny how the thing that really saved the Ultramarines and made people like them again is the fact that they now have Ultra Depression.
Hooray! Ultramarine depression. Oh yeah.
Strike swiftly, brother.
Let's go with Zippity Zap. Free taxis. We go 1.
Their Primarch, Robert Gilliman,
2,
was resurrected after being in a super coma for a long time.
3.
He took one look at the state of the current Imperium and wanted to throw himself into the sun.
And we'll go here.
Executed.
Bonky on the head.
Shown to the unworthy.
Hopefully we'll get a crit.
Sanctified and purged.
Okay. Oh well.
His sons, the Ultramarines, seeing how upset their Gene Father was, felt that they failed to uphold the ideals that the Imperium was founded on and that they failed their father. They now strive to redeem themselves in the eyes of their father who they think they failed.
Man, the thing about it's just like having a jack of all trades faction have imposter syndrome. It just writes itself, doesn't it? Well, depression and imposter syndrome is just are slightly different, but okay. So here's what makes librarians so great. Yeah.
They used to boast of their achievements but now feel like they don't deserve the right to brag anymore.
Okay. So the librarian has an ability that reduces warp surge by 50%. Which is just chef's kiss levels of broken, especially on later levels. And the thing is, mission timers, especially on later levels, usually have warp surges being the main mission timer, if you know what I'm saying. Because the more time you take on a mission, the more warp surges increase. And this just lets you take on... Basically, this is just another small snowballing mechanic for the librarian.
Taking position.
Because now you just don't have a mission timer anymore.
My blade is ever orders.
And that's why the librarian is just so strong. Okay, we might get a trigger.
Ready.
So we'll need to move into... Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to be a
Praise the
trigger.
Emperor. But once.
I would love to describe the scene of Robot being crowned a Lord Commander of the Imperium right after his resurrection, but it would require me to explain an entire book's worth of lore.
Yeah. Okay, so we have
What is
this.
your will? Unleash me. What is your will? Unleash me.
Let's move you here. Right.
My
Not
blade
yet.
is yours.
Okay, I'm gonna use one charge to do this.
But to say he was the unhappiest camper about it is an understatement.
And let's see if we could trigger. There we go.
What's this? The Emperor's dogs?
Woof woof. Yay! Go ahead, move into the explosivos.
Enemy sighted.
And now we are fully
Your
loaded.
command.
Let's go ahead and see if we could crag. I think we can't crag very well. Guess we're forced to frag. Oh, we can't even frag at this range. But we might be able to frag at a closer range.
I am here to serve. Yes, Commander. Your orders.
So we're gonna move you up. Okay, we're gonna move you up here. Hopefully that's close enough to frag. But before we frag, we're going
The
to
Emperor lights our path.
bring you closer. Like here is fine.
As you will.
We're gonna take this chance to use the disruptor skulls to lower your health a bit.
Blessed are our arms.
Apulux now, since he's at level 8, has 9 charges of disruption. Look at that. We have 6 out of 9 ammos left, which is nice. And of course, disruption takes 0 actions. Isn't that broken?
Your command. My blade is ever ready.
And now we can use the Frag Granada to hit all 3. I'm going to have him try to hit all 3 and this little Thank you.
The enemy is wounded.
I am here to serve.
I'm gonna use 1 teleport charge if I can, because there's a chance that this teleport is gonna not cost action. Is that right? Let me just have a look at the your capabilities right now. Okay, so you have a bunch of which is this, passive abilities. Yeah, you also have Engine Bane, immune to afflictions, prodigious training, Yeah, you don't have your auto ability that reduces your teleport. Make your ability to teleport reduced to. You don't have a free teleport yet. That's what I wanted to say.
Affirmative.
But we want to try to get as much done as possible. What is your range for this? Yep. We'll Cyball. Cyblast. Good.
What is your will? What is your will?
Can't do much else yet. Oh, we do have a slice.
Vengeance!
Brr.
For the Golden Throne!
Matthias.
Like machine. Machine go brr.
Threat eliminated.
Okay. Goody goody gumdrops. We have those guys. So let's actually move everybody nice and close. Oh, we do have a free, well, not a free one, but
Advancing.
let's open up a loot box for some extra seeds. Very nice. Chisa-chan.
Your orders?
Let's see. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I'm actually in a relatively good mood that I found a game that I'm happy streaming again. Because I was in a bit of a rut for a little while, having trouble with finding a game that I'm actually enjoy streaming.
For the long war. For Mortarion.
That dude seems happy.
Permission to engage, Commander.
So you don't enjoy Gundam?
Your command?
I don't enjoy how do I say this?
Standing ready.
Gundam, the Gundam free to play is for lack of a better way of saying it, it's just so I'm just gonna teleport. I have so much the experience is lackluster, to say the least.
Your orders? Your orders.
Oh, you're so far away. Let's see if we have a door kick animation. Excuse me. Grey Knight's coming through. And we have a, let's see if we have a good old crag. Somewhere. I saw a good old crag just now.
I asked another Gundam enjoying / streamer what was the edgiest Gundam series. They said Iron Blood Orphans. Title alone says yes. Do you know anything about it?
Iron-Blooded Orphans. Okay, so the thing is, that's an interesting take, because I have a theory about what people think is the edgiest Gundam series, right? The thing about Iron-Blooded Orphans is I think it's like, it is super edgy. There's no doubt. The amount of edge on that series is just, ugh, right? But Iron-Blooded Orphans, if you ask an older millennial, they'll say it's Gundam Wing. If you ask a not as old millennial, they'll say it's what's the series called? 00. For me, I think it's 00. It is okay, how do I talk about 00? And for more recent folks, it'll be Iron-Blooded Orphans. But the amount of edge in those series is...
You will rise again.
I am here to serve. Unleash me.
Your orders?
Praise the Emperor.
What is your will?
I don't think you'll be able to shoot anybody from this range, no. And we don't have a smite either. Okay. So you're stuck with overwatching. Like the huge Overwatch range. But Iron-Blooded... Okay, so... the thing about Iron-Blooded Orphans is probably the first Gundam series to feature prominent nosebleeds as a thing. Okay, I'll compare and contrast these three, right? Gundam Wing is the one that got all of the fangirls into Gundam. It has Gundams that have literally angel wings as a protag gun. There's a Gundam with that's a literal Grim Reaper. Gundam that's actually a bunch of Gatling guns everywhere. There's a Gundam that is actually just Chinese pilled and it's just all dragons. And there's a Gundam that's just yeah, that's the beginning of the that's the first edgy Gundam, I'll say. Then we had Gundam Seed. Gundam Seed is basically creating Gundam for the modern anime audience, quote unquote modern. Yeah, it's a quote unquote modern indeed, because let me see if I could move myself up here and confirm 50% to get you an extra turn. No, it didn't get the extra turnsies. Alright, let's move you here.
Taking position.
And now we use our servo skulls to hit you several times. And 00 became counterculture to that.
Taste my fury. Yes, Commander.
We could go. Yeah, I'm gonna teleport myself closer first for a free action. We'll go 1, 2, 3. What?
Commander, I recommend you fortify so you can be extracted. We have some unpleasant company.
I forgot that there's still more units coming in.
Foe destroyed, Commander. Standing ready. Your command. Terminated. Executed.
Yeah, I'm gonna move you on this side.
Moving swiftly. Foul heresy approaches.
But yeah, the edginess is, I do think it depends on the scale. A double O is, has things like, music by L'Arc-en-Ciel. Is basically trying to recapture my generation of Gundam enjoyers. So, yeah, it is.
Your orders?
Yeah, I feel old just watching.
Yes, Commander.
How do I feel? Do I feel old or do I feel called out? With double O, I'm not sure. I'm gonna start off by throwing a frag grenade first, so that you get pushed back. Then I'm gonna look for a nice spot for me to throw Crag.
What is your will? Aurelius.
I'm gonna move here.
Seeking the tainted.
Just having you do the bunch of disruptors. Disruptor 1. Disruptor 2.
Highest Lavala, dang internet hiccup for a bit there. Asterisk Selvala.
And Disruptor 3. Just get rid of you.
your will, Techios?
I'm going to use this once. You have 2 more actions, one of which is going to be a walk. The other one's going to be a warp. So I'm going to use this and move everybody here and use a warp charge to go.
We travel unseen paths.
Hi everybody. Oh, okay, did we just put you on fire? Okay, we didn't. That's fair enough. And not Manta, this is Apulux. We're just going to keep you.
Feel my wrath!
Good.
You have been judged! Matthias, what is your will?
You have a Granada. Come on, good Granada, please. You do not have a good Granada spot. What about a pew pew? No. I guess we'll go with one of these.
Opening fire. What is your will? Your command.
Teleportate. We don't need a teleport thing. We have enough for a teleport attack. Let's 4 strike these. See if we could. Oh wow, that's a lot of
Foe down.
Yep, that's it. Done.
Sanctified and purged.
And I think we just entered a couple of times because now we don't have to worry about
Your command.
At your service.
the warp at all. Yeah. Yeah.
All active Astartes recovered. Beginning
We're so strong that we don't even have to worry about the bloom. We actually offed all the enemies before we get teleported out. Yeah, but that's the fact that we have a librarian. So this is the that's a good thing about the mid game, isn't it? Okay. Now let's see if we can get ourselves a really strong grenade. Is this a level 3 void grenade? It targets a blast hazard at a range 10, area 4, 3 turns with a smoke. Nope, smoke is meh for us. We do have a rank 6 Justicar. So let's select this just in case. And we have a what is this now? This is Empyrean's Thunder. This is Disruptor. I hardly know her. Damage 6. Disrupt shot. Activates Afflict Disrupted. Scatter shot targets a spread attack over an area of arc 45 range 7. Uses all ammo. Increases crit damage. Meh. This is a meh weapon. Over here is a force strike, loss balance. 25% auto. 20 resist. Just adds crit. Useless. What about this? This is +2 armor. Increased willpower. That's good. But it is a Terminator armor that increases willpower. Immune to drained. Now, what do I think about this? Do we take this or do we wait for a level 3? I think we wait for a level 3. None of these really speaks to me, except for maybe the Justicar. And if the Justicar doesn't work out, we could always just kick him back. Shall we? Let's look. Do we have any level ups? Oh, Artemis. And Mantius Macius. Okay, so Artemis. We want a couple of things. First off, we'll go ahead and get the teleport discipline for 50% chance to get a teleport boost. And also, giving this unlimited range will make you able to level up faster, I think. Wonderful. Give me a second while I get all the coffee out of... Oh dear. That is not the most productive way of drinking coffee. But anyways, free teleport's nice. Extra 25% chance to free teleport is also good.
Happy times.
Happy times. But yeah, we're gonna do this and increase teleport range is nice. It's just a question of what do we want to give them right now. We might be able to, you know what, we're not in dire need of extra XP of this yet. This will be useful a little bit later. What I want to do is to give you this. Or maybe this. Focus. It doesn't matter in the long run. You know what? It actually does matter in the long run. Because this is just in case we want to get increased Aegis at all. But we're going to have unlimited range for the Smite Discipline. And also a chance to charge this for an extra armor pierce too. And we'll think about the later promotions later. We have 1, 2, and 3. And then the question is, what will be our 4th? But then now you're at level 6, right? So at level 8, we'll figure out where we want to put our final points. Okay. Macius. We'll probably want the extra trigger for the auto ability. And we'll head this way for the other auto ability. Yep. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then we'll fill out the rest. So at level 7 you'll be pretty strong. At level 9 you'll be maxed out. But that's a given. Right, so what we're gonna do, head to the star map, the next location we'll need to go to is here. And we'll save because there's going to be a bunch of events, probably. We're going to save over here, overwrite, save. A couple of things I want to do as well. Let's go ahead and save over here. I'm going to do, I'm going to say, have this as a ship save, 1, 2, 3, and this is going to be battle start and mid battle. So I'm going to save here, overwrite this, ship 1. And then let's go. We're going to all the way. Over there. That's gonna... Okay. What's this? Ooh. Did we unlock a Demon Lord?
It's done. I've attuned the Codex Toxicus to the strain. I can feel the Reaper's vile presence within.
Ooh, we have a Reaper. I hardly knew
For
her.
any other citizen of the Imperium, this act would bring a death sentence. Yet you...
Yet I what? Skirt heresy? Do you think I enjoy the strain this task requires? This is my duty, Purifier. When this Reaper manifests, I trust you will do yours. Your knights must be ready, Commander. The time has come.
Okay. The time has come. Time for Algaim. Oh, that's a Super Robot Wars reference. Okay, we have a Hunt the Reaper mission, but before we do that, I've forgotten to do something important. I've forgotten to actually make sure that people like the video. So let's go ahead and do that.
A great unclean one.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a poll. And say, did you remember to like the video? I forgot to question mark it. Question mark. And it's just, yep. And that's an oops. Will do. Hooray for illusion of choice. Yep. Let's go ahead and go to the live chat. Just to make sure that people don't forget to like the video. There's 8 viewers right now, and apparently immediately as I do that, I've lost viewers. Okay, viewers going down. Viewers going down immediately. Wonderful. Okay. Sorry for calling you out. Apparently the bots are realizing that the viewers are I'm calling them out. Alright, let's continue. It is now time to hunt the Reaper.
They are going to miss out on us fighting a greater Daemon of Nurgle.
Yep. Really. What is this? Is that the seeding the bloom? Wait. Oh, that's where the demon is? Oh, the demon's over here. Okay. Right. Things are gonna be rough. I'm not sure. We might have a bit of trouble. A gun battery is done in 3 days. Do we wait a little bit? No, we can't wait. Ooh, we got it just in time. What's our ship status? We have 3 servitors, so we can't build anything. Oh well. The thing about this is, if I remember correctly, we're supposed to be able to... Oh wait, did we forgot to... Yeah, we forgot to start new research, didn't we? And there's a couple of things we could get. What could we get? Willpower? No. That's a new stratagem that recovers all willpower. And this is a bloom seed purification.
It's not that big of an ask.
Hi, Amasaurus. The thing is, just give me a second while I slowly maneuver all of my various windows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. It's not as big of an ask, but it is an AI thing. Wait, is it an AI thing? It is just... I think we could go with the... I don't think we could actually do these yet, right? The bloom that crosses spread, a trophy through odd touches. So I'll probably do a the yellow seed next. But weather seed is an Ursa Saga thing. That's a Magic the Gathering thing. Alright. Okay, we're going to save. Over here. Just in case. Let's keep going. We're going to encounter the Death Guard.
Death Guard plague ship detected. Anomalous readings.
A swarm of plague flies. One of Nurgle's vile defenses.
Confirmed. Targeting systems disrupted. Cannot acquire stable lock.
Commander, permission to issue a strike squad and we will make short work of them.
Alternative. I will directly interface with the weapons arrays to detonate our ordnance in flight. This may disrupt the defensive swarm.
Okay. So here's the thing. We are in danger. Our hull integrity is low. If we
I
pick...
must caution you, Commander. State your orders.
If we open fire... or have to let fire on the swarm, the ship's at risk. And we might get our hull destroyed. Actually, let's see. Let's see if this will happen. We might get game over for this.
I will interface with the targeting array.
Okay, that's bad. But we got the cruiser destroyed. We almost got destroyed as well, so let's close. Alright, but we have a couple of servitors to get from this. Oh, this is a Protect the Sanctified Servitors mission. So there's that. We have to win the mission without any master-crafted weapons or armor. Okay, so what that means is we go, jump in. What's our requisite? We have like 15 requisition points. I don't think we need to do the glorious deed. We just have so many requisition points. We're definitely not getting one of these. Rank 5 interceptor. Well, yeah, no. Tier 2 side cannon we might get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're skipping this. 6, 7, 8. Oh man, I don't know, because some are not using the armor is just not using the crafted weapons is fine. Not using the armor is going to be rough. The downside of not getting the XP boost for our units is a little bit too strong, too much. Okay, I'm gonna start the mission. We're gonna skip the glorious deed. So that we don't actually have to redo anything. Okay, so we have our librarian. We have Apilux. Do we want anybody else other than... No, Apilux is just too strong of a party member to ignore. Okay, Mantius, Macius, Pyrotechios, Artemis Hale, Apilux Aurealis. In this time of day, in this particular location, localized within this very mission. And the thing is, I'm probably going to do another question, but one thing I probably want to figure out is whether if I'm going to do what's this game's equivalent of Iron Man.
My agents were right to point the garrison here to search for seeds.
You're right.
Next, or do we go with the legendary difficulty but with saves?
Their souls and your servitors will be forfeit if we do not intervene. Duty calls, Commander.
Okay, so let's have a look at the enemy patrols. There's one over here. And there's one over here. Wow, that's far away. So let's actually go on this side.
Your orders.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to move everybody up this way except for the librarian.
Standing ready.
I'm gonna give the librarian his movement over onto here. And then the next turn, we could do a full party warp onto here.
Moving out.
And these guys could let's see, you're gonna move here, kick down the door. Excuse me.
Are those angels? Yes, Commander. My blade is yours. Unleash me. Your orders?
I'm going to
Your orders?
move you here first.
The Emperor lights our path.
Let's give you warp speed Biomancy from here. Give you a chance for extra turnsies. You never seem to get extra turnsies. Alright.
Onward, brothers!
Let's just climb these. Move it here.
Knights!
Of course you get revealed first. That's a lot of units.
Enemy sighted!
I forgot to save at the start of mission, but that's fine.
Techios.
Oh, Hyosaurus.
You're just so far away. Man. You know what? I'm going to restart the combat mission. No, that's a little bit gypped. I'm gonna just show you why this is so broken, I guess. Where do we go? There's just... Okay. The furthest we could go is like here. Let's go here and we'll warp charge.
We travel unseen paths.
Everybody, I want you here. And did we get our... Yes, we got our action point back. Hooray! And what's your Granada range? I'm just thinking, what's your...
I am here to serve.
Good thing we are spec'd into
Your command.
grenades.
My
Yep.
blade is ever ready.
Nades, nades, nades. Okay. We'll move you here.
Way.
Techios. What's your... crag like? Okay, there's your crag. There's a... Okay, that's probably the most you can get with one crag.
Destroy.
Yep, crag grenades are good. They don't cause knockback. Okay, we have a frag. We're doing this so that we have as many XPs as we can. No, right over here. Let's move a little bit further that way. Yeah, there we go. No, there's one unit that we didn't manage to get there. Yep. Leave it to the game to recreate the whole jiggle around until you find the perfect spot. XCOM experience. There we go.
By the Emperor.
I think getting the whole by the Emperor thing feel is correct.
My blade is yours. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
And now we have a frag, maybe. Is it worth throwing a frag here? Or is it just a walk in and shoot kind of situation?
Yes, Commander.
No, I want a hands-on experience for this. Okay, this is a 4 damage thing.
Unleash me.
Which means that we could probably get away with 1 disruptor skull. Here, have 1.
What is your will? Unleash me.
Standing ready.
And we have a free smite. Here you go. For some XP. We'll give you this huge Overwatch. And
what is your will?
Let's just throw a Granada. Use one of our frags. Bye bye, you two.
Bring death. Purge complete.
Meanwhile, we have a we're gonna run back with everyone else.
As ordered.
Taking point. Taking point. For the Imperium! Got my eye on you. Shot confirmed! Advancing! Taking cover! Shot!
Mercy.
Bye. What is that?
They come to their doom.
Okay, some more assault forces over there. That's fine.
Unleash me. At once. My blade is ever ready.
I'm just thinking, what is your why are you not successfully using your 50%er at all? Or maybe it's just because it's a 50%er. Okay. So, yeah, let's look at your passives. See, extra serval skulls, immunity to afflictions, that's correct. Lightning, oh. This knight gains plus 10% focus and increase their chance to trigger autos and afflictions. And yeah, sympathetic, wait, why is this only 25%? Oh, it's because I haven't leveled it up, have I? Hmm. Nah. Okay. Yeah, hopefully this will be enough for the just protect the Sanctified servitors.
Gliding through the wall.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Just give me a second. Okay, just give me a moment while I return. This is back. This is back. I need to switch back to the screen here. Okay, there we are.
Yes, sir.
That. Okay, I'm just going to watch here. And I'm gonna hope that
They shall not pass.
units over on here is smart enough. Yeah, but that's going to be a big ask, isn't it? Yeah, we're just gonna hope that they're smart enough to let's go ahead and do that.
At once, Commander.
Well, you go over here.
As you command.
Then Overwatch.
Bolter trained and ready.
Dutchman! For the Imperium! For the Emperor!
Yep. Yeah,
Advancing!
that's smart-ish. Wait, that didn't trigger Overwatch, did it? Wow. Okay.
Wounds
Good. Holy crud.
Pain is beneath me.
Did that actually just destroy our... Yep, that pretty much destroyed everything, didn't it?
They come to their doom.
They're not gonna move yet either. Okay, more forces on this side. Yep. That was silly for me to actually teleport back to the other side. I should have tried to...
Your orders? Matthias.
Oh well. To be fair, that could have gone a lot worse. Could have gone a lot worse, actually.
Your command?
What is your will?
What is your will?
Okay, let's get started by healing. No, we don't need to heal too much yet. Well, to be fair, there's just so much healing available. If I heal him up so that we don't go over a certain level threshold, should be fine.
Gratitude.
Can we even heal the servo? No, we can't.
Your orders? Tekios. Unleash me.
Man, that is one effed up Daemon engine.
Praise the Emperor.
Yep. Let's start by pew-pewing. Yeah, let's gonna use the Cybolt.
For Titan.
Throne of Terror!
And let's just drill into you a little bit.
Kneel! Sown to the unworthy.
Nice.
What is your will?
I'm going to teleporte.
With alacrity.
And I'm just going to slash into you a couple of times with a bit of a force strike. Hey.
Barely a scratch.
Gonna see if I could stun you. And see if I could... Okay, we didn't quite get there with the...
Moving now.
If I actually tried to force strike again there, we might have been able to crit and get an extra stun in there, but that's fine. Let's just confirm this.
As ordered. Waiting for targets.
Alright, let's speed things up. And these guys are gonna show up now. Yep. Come on, move closer.
Enemy reinforcements.
Okay. Right. What of our...
At your service.
Aurelus.
Okay, we can't do much except for look at the... Go to a location where I could actually target them both. Okay, there's one.
Onward, brothers!
Let's see if we could do a bit of disrupting Servo Skull. Oh, wow. Okay. Hi. Let me just hack into you. Bye-bye.
Glory to Xiphos!
And,
No devil shall elude my gaze!
you need to, teleport.
In an instant.
Right over here.
Standing ready.
Heal you up a little bit. A little bit of a top up there.
My wrath restored, brother.
And let's go in with a force strike.
Foe down.
Nice. Okay. So with that guy down, there's those two, and there's an enemy patrol here, and maybe a warp rift on this side. Yeah, so as soon as we're done with
ready.
these guys, the thing about these guys is that they don't have any armor. So the best bet would be to move up and shoot them. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead.
Your orders.
Okay. Using the grenades on them aren't the most ideal choice. So it's probably going to be a psychic onslaught.
I am his will.
Nice. Oh, shoot them again? What's your likelihood for a rapid reload then? Alright, active abilities, Overwatch, Aegis Shield, Sanctified Zone. Okay, upgrade on ammos. What is your passive? Engine Bane? Okay. Rapid reload is 50%, so we might not get a rapid reload if I shoot. I'm going to need to use one of our granadas, I think. Crags. Some smarter use of our action. Let's move you closer. I'm going to use a grenade as one of our actions. And your other action will be to shoot. Do we even have a...
Exploded.
Yep. I wanted to see if we get an... Let's go Cybalt here. We didn't get our support fire because you're just a little bit too far. That was a little bit disappointing, but that's fine. We'll Overwatch instead. Should have double Overwatch. That would have been smarter too. I'm going to reload because smarter use of action here.
As you will.
Advancing! In taking cover!
Because we're going to get so if things go as planned. Darn it. Okay, didn't go as planned.
More of the plague.
Okay, that is. I forgot that there's another teleport coming in. Okay.
Matthias, what is your will?
Oh, you're weakened, that's why. Do you want to spend a psychic onslaught here? No.
I am here to serve. Yes, Commander.
Come on. Get support fired. Good.
We slay the darkness.
With that, we could deal with you.
Moving out.
You have a range of 2 to 3. I'm just going to move you up here.
What is your will?
Yeah, I should have moved you guys over on this side to prep for the enemies moving in.
Commander.
Wait,
Filth unwanted. Shadows.
that's bad. Okay. This means that the best choice right now is to move you into as close a range as possible. It's here. How many charges of this do you have? 6. You know what? 1. Um, 2, 3, 4. Might as well use all of these disruptors. Disruptor, I hardly know her. Bye-bye. So Borkin. Just so Borkin.
We're saved.
Not yet, buddy.
I will hold them here.
Taking point.
Go, go, go.
Advancing.
They come to their doom.
Come on. Pew, 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 pew.
The foe bleeds.
Okay, now, with all this bits of armor, Okay, more units coming in through the bloom. That's fine. That's expected.
Your orders?
You have a teleporte. Oh wait, before the teleport. Yeah, before the teleport, there's a couple of things that you could do.
Techios. Your orders?
Well, we have one move.
On my way.
One shot. Like so.
I am his will.
Hi.
Feel my wrath. Yes, Commander.
Teleport. Over here.
With alacrity.
It's free after all.
Unleash me. My blade is yours.
Take it. Take the
Blessed
XP.
ammunition depleted. Yes, Commander.
At your service.
Unleash me. My blade is ever ready.
Alright, let's see if this range of 2 is good enough for you to do a crag throw that hits all 3. The crag's not gonna hit all 3, is it? I have a feeling that a frag grenade throw will be much better. There's a chance that we'll knock a couple of these guys off.
Firing now.
Well, throwing them closer isn't too bad.
Here.
Let's reload first.
Armed and ready. For the Emperor.
By the Emperor.
And we can't quite see this. So we could, can we smite? Nope, we can't quite smite either. So it's an Overwatch right here. Another Overwatch.
But can we smite too?
Smiter, we hardly know her. Smite 2 Electric Boogaloo.
We strive.
Taking point. Advancing. Taking point.
Bye-bye.
You have been judged.
Hi.
They come to their doom.
That's what she said.
Your command?
What is your will? Firing on target.
Ooh. We have somebody who actually liked. Who was it? Thank you. Donut. Oh, I like donuts. Thank you, buddy, for the subscription. Feel free to say hi in the chat. Say whichever say whatever we want to say. Text-to-speech is on, so please be on your best behavior. I'm going to use the charge of this. Nice. And that means you'll need to move here. Let's just actually reload.
I have sanctified my rounds.
We're gonna probably
Standing
use...
ready.
Okay, so since this is going to be the last turn... well... What's our list of enemies like? I think those are the last two patrols, right? Yeah, with those two being the last two patrols, we're just going to use torpor. Oh wait, we don't have any enemies visible, so torporing isn't a good idea. Let's use Gate of Infinity first, and just teleport people over to... yeah, this location. Like here. What happens if I teleport here? Okay, we see you.
Black dogs of the false emperor.
Brothers, I have discovered the enemy.
Okay. So with that...
Your command. Your orders.
So what I'm gonna do though, which is... Dudo.
I am here to serve. Macius.
What is your status right now, Macius? Okay, let's look at the auto abilities. You still have +2 auto fire. Oh, your teleport boost has already gotten your double, so you probably want to use all of it.
Techios.
You only have one action left, meaning that your remaining action will be used for a Granada. Which is here.
It is finished.
Okay.
What is your will?
I'm going to teleport right over here.
Gliding through the wall.
Hi. And I'm gonna use the immobilize. Torpor. Are these two also immobilized? I think so too. Okay.
My blade is ever ready. Unleash me. Unleash me. Yes, Commander.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna use one of these. Go zippity zap zop. Zip. Zap. Zop.
My focus failed.
You have 2 attacks. So let's go onesies. Let's try to +1 stun. Again.
We're saved.
The Emperor lights our path.
We're gonna try to Quicksilver. Two more actions.
Your orders?
One more. Edge. Okay, so let's see now. Delightfully devilish Seymour. I'm going to move you here. Actually, let's see how far your servo skulls go. Yeah, moving you over to this cover is gonna be just fine.
We strive.
Wait, are you out of ammo? Yeah. Out of rounds? No problem. Let's go ahead and Disruptor. What's your remaining ammo? Oh, you only have one left. That's fine. Ignore the wounds. Now that you're disrupted, let's actually heal up you. Get rid of your weakened.
Gratitude.
And I guess we'll use Aegis because we're out of ammo.
The Emperor protects.
Advancing! Emperor, protect me.
Disrupted,
They won't get me
immobilized, unable to move.
Protect me. They won't get me here.
Grandfather, hear my call!
Yeah, you guys can't do much. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. Hey, we have a bunch of AP left. Let's go Gate to Infinity right over here. Everybody, come along for the ride.
We travel unseen paths.
And we got a free turn.
Gate of infographic.
Let's go ahead and use this charge.
Praise the Emperor. Command.
Free teleportate. Move over here. Hi.
My blade is ever ready.
Is this a crag? Yes, it is. Let's start off with a crag granada.
Opening fire.
Nice. Question is, who do we give levels to?
What is your will?
Let's pass the levels on to... Okay, let's reload first.
Weaponry armed. We bring death.
Manta. Good.
We slay the darkness.
Dude. Do do do.
For the
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I'm eager to research the keys contained within
Hooray.
those servitors, Commander. Return them to the ship with haste.
Reload. And we got a level. I think that little plus sign means that we got levels. Do do do. Very nice, Chisa-chan. Look at all those seeds. And now let's look at the spoils. Let's continue. Come on, healing skull. Oh, this is a hailer skull. Targets a blast attack at a range 10 over the area of 4. Afflicts arranged. Skull has 20% 20 max HP. Hailer, I hardly know her. Well, afflicted, this target will only attack this skull. Do I even want this? I don't know. Okay, now look at our armor. This is a normal power armor with resistances and enhanced mobility. Very meh. What about you? You have Rec 5 Interceptor. Do we need another Interceptor even? I don't think we need another Interceptor yet. We also now have a Psychic Onslaught weapon. Attack of 4. Overwatch, but this has a bunch of extra crit damage. And crit percentage. That's a lot of extra damage if it crits. What is the extra percentage here? Crit chance 25% right now. Wait, 25 plus 15, that's 40% crit. But the damage is so low though. I'll probably want to wait for a rank 3 weapon. Let's see what this does. So, Force Strike is 20% crit. Wait, what? This weapon has 20% crit, plus another 15% crit. Crit upgrades for Force Strike goes up to plus. Okay, so this is a guaranteed crit. This is guaranteed crit weapon. Unfortunately, the only downside for this is that it doesn't have any. The only downside for this is that it doesn't actually have any auto passives. But this is basically, you want crits? We have crits. Ogun's Edict. Edict indeed. I guess that's the only one that we want.
Crits for days.
Yep. Okay, so Ipilux is maxed out as an Apothecarian. Let's promote you.
Edict these nudes.
Got him. What's our thing? Okay, we have Iron Arm Biomancy. This is auto for this. This knight uses Biomancy, has a 50% chance to gain +1 AP. Okay, so here's the thing, right? We could go with the... we have a choice of getting the Biomancy auto for AP recovery, or we could go for the nice Biomancy abilities. We could use Biomancy at any range with the Apothecarian Skull. The thing about Apilux though, right? He has lightning reflexes as a talent, plus 10 focus, and increased chance to trigger autos and afflictions. So he has a built-in autofocus. Right, here's the deal. I think we need to retrain Apilux. And it's a good chance to retrain as well. Because what we're going to do is we're going to forego his Terminator armor. And give him... because we have a really good armor that is just normal. Right. We can go this, right? What is this? This is more turns. The thing is, we probably want the surgical adept for the biomancy for a chance to recover his turn. Yeah, okay, so what we're gonna do is, instead of this battlefield medicine down here and the warp charge for this +2 heal for his biomancy, we're gonna forego his healing skill of here. And okay, so we have 2 points for us to relocate. We could relocate this and this. We're using his the level 3 extra biomancy for this, so we don't need these two. So we're going to go, if we retrain him, we're going to give him this. Okay, this point as a 1 point. The thing about Iron Biomancy though is decent. What does this do? This is a core discipline for Cybalt to get a bleed. Nah, meh. Okay. So we do this, we'll get one and maybe one of these. Okay, let's confirm the promotion for now. Wait, what's this? Where's the Ruth? Okay. Where's the ruthless position on him? Like here? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, ruthless position's useless on this dude. Because we're not gonna melee him at all, use melee at all. Okay. Let's first confirm you as this. It doesn't really matter. And we're going to retrain Apilux now that he's level 9. Okay, so what's our talent going to be now? We want this for the unlimited range. We could also give the teleport boost T. I don't think the range boost is going to be necessary for the moment, but just doing this is enough to give you perfect, yeah. So we go this, yep. This is a guaranteed boost in parry, so I think that's just so much stronger. Having 100% boost guaranteed, having it a free teleport, 100% guaranteed, is just so strong. Now the question is, where, or like, do we have good armor to stack his ability on? We just need good armor and good weapon. All right, Manta. I'm going to focus on this 1 and 2. Right. We don't have a warp charge, but the hammer hand is going to 100% crit, so yeah, we don't need anything else at the moment. Confirm promotion. Next it will be retraining Arman or
RLS.
Yep. +1 WP for all and plus 50% growth rate. We're going to go abilities retrain. How much does it cost? 2 requisition. Let's confirm. 30 days. All right. So here's going to be our training for him. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3, 4, 5, and go 1, 2. Battlefield medicine is we're gonna forgo that. 4, 5. Right. Next up, since we're using the servo skulls, we're going to give you extra servo skull charges. Next up is that we have 3 ability points left now. So where do they go? We could either do this for giving resistance, which is meh. We could increase the duration of this boon as well. Okay, we could go boon. Yeah, we could go boon. Yeah, ruthless position is not very good for you. I do like extra willpower. Okay, so first off, this is a, what is this? Endurance Biomancy. Targets any ally within 1 range to gain 25% resistance for 2 turns. Units affected by Purify have their afflictions removed immediately. Wait, what is this? It's not used as a Biomancy, it has 15% chance to gain the same boon automatically. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I get this. Oh, okay. Just give me a second. Do we even want Sympathetic Biomancy, though? This is a 15% auto. And the downside of this is that okay, so I understand the downside of this. The downside of this is that he doesn't have very good sympathetic biomancies. Okay, so at least this is a guaranteed choice. We have warp speed biomancy to okay, we're not going to use endurance biomancy at all. Is there? Attack an ally with 1 range to gain 25% resistance and purify. Okay. Purifying them is important. Having a chance to purify all of our allies is just very good as well. And now that we have this thing, we could purify. Yeah. So we could purify everyone using our biomancy. Yeah, this is just seems stronger. But we're not going to give them the extra turns. But having a iron arm biomancy that gives extra stuns and extra upgrade duration is just strong. And now the thing that I probably want is this. This is going to.
We can think clearly now. The plague is gone.
Yeah, we could think clearly now. The plague is gone. This is a guaranteed Bloon Seed collecting, which is okay. No, I think this is the go-to build for him. And we can't load him out with anything while he's training. Yeah, okay. Let's look at our barracks now. We have who do we have? We have a random Justicar. This is our new Justicar. We have Trogdor. We also have Zavala ready. And okay, let's have a look at
just a car.
Yep, it's just a car. Let's look at your abilities. Did you pick the right abilities? No, you did not. Do we even dare retrain him though? Retraining him is going to take so much time. So if we're going to fight against the okay, so if we're going to fight against the final dude, we already have 2 interceptors, a purgitator, and a librarian. So we could just bring in these 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't see why not. Let's just bring in those 4. But we're gonna save the game first. Over here. Ship 1, ship 2, ship 3. Yep. Let's go ahead and have a look at the first off, our manufactorium is idle, so we're not building anything here. Do we need anything else for the defensive system? Oh wow, we're almost done. So let's upgrade, and we'll need 8 servitors to repair everything. And yeah, we do have our first Plague Lord. Or Plague Lord, Demon, Reaper, yeah, whatever we're gonna call it. Reaper, I hardly know her.
A great unclean one.
It is here. Agar the Benevolent, Reaper of the Poxus strain.
Affirmative.
Has your infernal research unearthed anything of value we might use?
Only that
Agar,
it is
I hardly
a
know her.
Unclean One. and that its history of defilement is long. Its followers dubbed it the Benign Custodian, and the
The great
Bountiful
unclean
Uncle,
ones are
and
the
it
greater
hosts-
demons of Nurgle, and as close as you can
I
get
hadn't
to
finished.
actually confronting the
beast is
plague
said to
god
govern
himself.
Some sort of host. 1,000,001 beloved nephews? I'm not quite certain what to make of it.
Blast it. Of all the repugnant spawn of chaos.
Reciprocal disgust.
Did I
Hector
miss
and
something?
Lunet are disgusted by something.
Risk of ship-wide infestation imminent.
My goodness.
Enacting Gamma Contingency 1217.
I think they're prepared for this.
Phoenix pipeways must be warded.
Hector?
Emergency. Current servitor stocks inadequate.
Oh my
Sending
goodness.
Immediate support request on all Adeptus Mechanicus frequencies.
What in the blazes is going on?
Of all the hosts of chaos, only one has ever vexed this ship in her long and storied history.
A great unclean one. I've never known you to balk at a...
Not that. The imps.
Ooh,
Damned mites.
we have
Nurglings.
imps.
None other.
Nurglings.
Protocol immediately.
You aren't serious.
Mark my words, Inquisitor. Not one of those pox-ridden vermin will find its way on board the Edict. If I have to purge every last corridor of this ship in cleansing flame, I will. Never again.
Okay, so apparently Ektar and Lunet have experience against the imps. Okay, subdue Ager. I hardly know her. And let's look at the gifts that we're gonna get. 6 Apothecary, meh. Stormbolter, I hardly knew her. Tier 2 Warding Stave. We have a Tier 2 Granada. Well, Tier 2 Granada is better than no Tier Granada. And more Terminator armors. Okay, let's go ahead and save first. What is this? On ship day 3, overwrite. Five requisitions if we actually beat this. Right. So, Manta, let's change our load. Arc.
Nurglings always follow a great unclean one. They are mischievous little critters that spread plagues as well as any Nurgle demon. Particular Nurgling strains of disease can even cause one to defecate Nurglings.
Ooh, okay. I understand now why they're unhappy. Okay, so we're going to I'm not sure if we have a choice. Either we bring Techios. Oh no, we're gonna bring Techios. Either we bring in one more Purgitator, or we're bringing in one more Purgitator, or I hardly know where, or we're bringing in Trogdor as another Purgitator. You know what? I'm gonna bring in Trogdor because I probably want Doug to take on point, and then Techios and Trogdor handle any Nurglings. Right, let's look at our loadout. First, starting off with our ranged weapon. It's going to be this guy. Maybe. Yep, let's reassign you. Do we have an upgrade? We do, but do we do this now? I wonder. Oh yeah, I think I said I wanted to wait until we get all of the necessary items. Let's go ahead and give you the power armor. the focus armor. Yep, that's the focus armor, and last but not least is the halberd. Ooh, did we go with a falchion though? I think let's go with the falchion, the rank 3 falchion. Let's equip you. Right. Ogun's Edict. What upgrades are available to us right now? Well, definitely get the crit upgrade. We can't do this upgrade yet, but the +1 damage will be immense. And then we could give you the focus strike upgrade too, once we get more blue seeds. Okay. Let's look at the can we look at all of the passives? Active ability. Oh, let's look at our passive abilities. Bonus melee damage, resilient, enduring reflexes. This knight gains +10 resistance. Yeah. Let's look at our autos. So ruthless precision, rapid reload, teleport boost, support fire. Yeah, that's all we need. The only upgrade that you could get is the armor, granting, say, what is our armor type? Yep. So yeah, the only real upgrade would be an armor with more stuffs. Wait, can I even just upgrade you right now for more max HP? No, we don't have enough seeds. Okay. So you're ready for battle? You're good. Purgitator, I hardly know her. Let's switch you out with a slightly better side cannon. That's a Stormbolter. Slightly better side cannon. This one, Soul Flage. What's your armor? You're currently equipped with the Heart of Purity, with increased resistances, immune to plague. Oh, this gives an extra passive equipment slot. I remember why this is. I like this much. Okay, now the question is: do we wait for tier 3 armor, or do we just go for it and upgrade this for now? How many seeds do I have left for the yellow? We have 12 yellow seeds left. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. At least for now, because now we have an equipment slot. And what do we want for our equipment? We could either go with enhanced ranged or our ranged weapon, or we could go with the enhanced auto senses that increase crits. Yeah, let's go ahead and increase the range here. And our ranged weapon will be switched because this is the damage 5. It's just the damage 6. So range of 10, damage 6. Okay. Immaculate Deed. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip this. Okay, we're not going to use this for the extra blast damage here. You're going to be focused on using... Wait, okay, so you only have 2 ammo. Do you have an auto reload? Okay. What's your auto ability? Support fire. Okay. So you only have 1 support fire. Okay. With that means that we need to switch up our weaponry again. We're going to switch you back to this. We're going to switch your armor. With the grenade one. Okay. So this is your thing. And we're going to go ahead and pick this other side cannon. And the other armor. This one. It's the one that... No, this is the like mobility one. This is the one with the extra slot. Yep. For equipment, we're gonna go with increased range. Or let's have a look at our autos. Yeah, we could either go with this, or we could go with a rapid reload. Extra 35% of focus on the rapid reload is also very nice. Overwatch. Although, you know what? Extra range on the weapon. The rapid reload is going to be nice if it triggers, but I prefer the extra range. Damn it, the extra range is only at ranked 1, isn't it? Okay, that should be it. We don't have extra stratagems. I'm just gonna have these two. I'm going to go back out and save first. All right, let's see what this mission's like.สเมกต้ายายผมอยากได้สเมกต้าจะมีสเมกต้าโกก็ดีฮะส สเมกต้าไงแม่บอกสเมกต้าใช่ไหมถ้ามีสเมกต้าโกก็ดีฮะสเมกต้าโก
What do we have here? Pilgrims on a holy journey to receive their benedictions. Come now, bow before your rightful king, and I will bestow you all with such wonderful gifts.
Commander, be warned. The demon's vile spawn already infest this planet.
Oh, did he just touch at me?
Wins its way from above. This one, I sense, despises my loyal flock unfairly.
It can bring to bear hordes of those vile nerdlings. You must be wary.
If you will not accept what I offer, then I must regretfully request you depart my realm. No? A pity, but you will make a fine sop for my nephews. They are always ever so hungry.
Standing ready.
Okay. So, I'm not sure if these guys, if you're teleport or not. Yeah. กินอะไร
ขนมจีนอยู่ในตู้เย็นหรือว่าจะกินอะไร
กินหนังไก่ทอดได้ไหมจ๊ะ
ที่ไหน
ในตู้เย็นช่องฟรีซยังเหลือบอก Okay, so right, let's see how far your throwing grenade the grenade throwing arm is. It's far enough, I guess. So we go here. Or first off, let's go like here.
It will be done.
This is just Crag. Let's go frag. Yep.
For Titan.
Fun fact, one of the best great Unclean Ones is named Kugat. He was a Nurgling that fell into Nurgle's plague cauldron and accidentally drank the whole thing. Nurgle thought it was hilarious.
Your command.
And grenades. Nades.
What is your will?
Your orders?
Here, I'm gonna do this. Against my better judgment.
Affirmative.
Do you like my bountiful miasma? Come, Stay a while. It will imbue
Oh, I forgot that we don't have any.
blessed power.
I forgot that we don't have any actual healers. Oh no. Not bringing in a healer might be real bad for us.
Come on TDS, work.
Okay, let me just go here.
Aye, sir.
My blade is yours.
We have we have free teleports.
With alacrity.
The result of drinking this noxious vat was that it turned Kugath into a great unclean one. He, however, was upset that he drank Nurgle's mighty brew, and has made it his goal to recreate the brew.
What is going on here?
What is your will?
Here.
There you go.
For Titan.
Bop, 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 bop.
What is your will? Unleash me.
Okay.
We bring death.
Good job.
Glory to Xypos!
Let's just bonk you a few times.
Kugath and another great unclean one named Rodigus have a rivalry going on as they compete for Nurgle's favor. Rodigus just happily spreads disease for Nurgle, while Kugath works constantly to correct his mistake.
Okay, let's go ahead and just slice you up a bit more.
A worthy blow, brother. See how the bloated pig struggles.
Wow, we just critted twice, so we are able to keep attacking.
Such efforts are futile. Repent this foolishness and accept my benevolence.
Gonna keep immobilizing, right? So many crits.
It's funny how in lore, a great unclean one arriving on a planet is an apocalyptic event. But, in the games and on tabletop, they are much easier to deal with.
We already drained half of his health. Ew! Ew! Just so much ew.
Such sweet relief.
Analysis. The demon restores itself from its own corpse mites.
Brothers, crush them beneath
Ew,
your booty.
ew, 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 ew.
They seem a minor pest, but they will fast prove overwhelming.
Notification. The source of these abominations have been codified as spawners. They must be purged.
Come, my nephews. Don't be shy. I have some new playmates for you. Done. I am here to serve.
I am so yeah. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna Gate of Infinity over here. Warp charge
At
it.
least this isn't Total War games. In Total War, one of the great Unclean One's attack animations is that it violently defecates on the enemy army.
Whew. Okay. Let's just warp charge all the way down to 0. And we have 2 more actions, so I'm just gonna shoot you twice with my Cyborg. Let's go, everybody.
Such dreary and ungrateful guests. We should all be celebrating the bloom's impending morbus. Ammo depleted.
Okay. Trog door.
Techios. Destroy. I strike true.
Okay, let's see if we
I think there is a book where a massive Imperium contingent fights a great Unclean One and its retinue. After a long and grueling battle, they finally had the monster cornered.
Silence. That's it.
I am his will.
Please, no more. A second.
Avenge me, my nephew.
The Reaper is permanent.
Hooray!
Duty fulfilled.
Concern.
So that's why interceptors are broken. They just go in and bonk, 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 bonk.
It is done,
Extra
Dominus.
turnsies, bonk, 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 bonk.
Please. Those foul spawn will not survive long without their broodmaster.
Yes, truly. We must recover the prime seed and pursue the others.
Denial. Risk of infestation remains.
If I must, I will venture below personally and purge the immediate area before we return anything to the ship.
Victory.
Which word did I type that you didn't like? TDS.
Let me just go ahead and have a look at what is being written. It is written. Okay, so let's see what Matt has written so far. Let's move this slightly. Okay. It's funny how in lore a great unclean one arriving on a planet is an apocalyptic event. At least it isn't Total War games. Yep. I think there is a book where a massive Imperium contingent fights a great unclean one and his retinue. Grueling battle that finally had the monster cornered. I'm not sure what it doesn't like about what you're writing. But it is written that only Link can defeat Ganon. Yep. Go here. So we have double watching. Okay. But yep. Interceptor broken. Borkin interceptor is broken. And I wonder what happens from now on. In
Test.
terms. Yep. Hello, Norseman bushcrafting. Yep, that's literally just what it is.
Hiya Norseman.
Let's go ahead and continue. We've got 9 seeds.
Howdy.
Let's see what else is going on here. This is a tier 2 crag. Better than a tier 1 crag for sure. So let's upgrade that. Next up is our armor. This is level 2, but it's meh. Immune to being drained. They will not lose WP. This gives +2 max WP. Could go upgrade to 4. It is a relatively okay Terminator armor, but we'll see. We have a rank 6 Apothecary, which is meh. We have a nice Storm Bolter with Psybolt, plus crit damage and armor break.
The great unclean one in the story decided to self-terminate to escape the forces. As his body faded back into the warp, it let out a tooting sound that could be heard across the planet and into orbit.
I guess he's a bit gassed up. This is a auto Aegis reaction with +15% focus, isn't it? Wow, this is a huge focus increase. So if we have anything that increases focus, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna grab this in the short run because we have so much stuff, like so much requisition to use.
The way I have to rod my sentences so YouTube chat doesn't have a conniption.
Okay. Technovirus is actually maxed out, and Trogdor has levels, so we'll see. So what's going to be our final levels for Techios here? We could go with the increased area and damage for Psychic Onslaught. That's one way of going about it. We could upgrade the crit damage of our Wait, this is upgrade for... Wait, silencers? This is for range. Oh, okay. So what this is, if we switch over to silencer. Okay, so this is in case we switch over to silencer. We're not going to. We're gonna stick with the psychic onslaught. The other thing that we might want to get is the return fire, but the return fire is just basically a bad, like a worser ranged ability, and we probably don't want to do this unless we want to. Okay, so here's the thing. Do we go with the ignoring cover and crit damage for silencers? I will switch over to silencer for you, or we could go. We don't even have a good silencer yet. Or we could go with the onslaught. So it's either both of these, or one of these with a return fire. Oh, I'll decide later. Because now we need ammo and this. Yep, confirm. Oh wait, we don't need the extra damage for the psychic onslaught yet. We want ammo and auto. Enduring reflexes. Let's just confirm for now. And I think with this, we're done.
Prognosticars signal a weakening in the strain. With a single stroke, we have ended its spread.
A victory, yet we are not Fenrisians. We have no time for revelry while the scourge remains.
Accurate. 4 strains of the bloom remain.
Yes, yes. There is still much work to be done. Let us not forget that self-professed Warden of the Bloom, Cadex. He will not sit idly while we wreck his master's plans.
We will be ready.
Query. What of the prime seed? Analysis suggests it is an artifact of significant power.
I have already put a mind to that very matter, Dominus. With sufficient study, it could be reworked into a tool for our crusade, after the proper cleansing rituals, of course.
Fortuitous. Unburdened by command, the Brother Purifier is available to assist you.
Oh yes, quite.
Exactly what I was thinking, Dominus. I will send for you, Ektar, when you are needed.
So there's going to be a new research, I think. You could also attune some prognosticars if you so wish. But let's look at our research menu. So we have attuned it for the Poxus. The next one we could attune for is this one. But probably after we finish this. Should have actually gotten seed extraction as well. That was silly of me.
Can I help you, Commander?
Repairs the Reaper. I hardly know where though.
You sound as if you had doubts, Commander.
Well, I had my doubts, but that's fine.
If if you like.
Know very little about you, Inquisitor.
Your own existence is shrouded in secrecy.
Yes, we're well trained, reserved, unrestrained.
You are forgiven. It is not in my nature to speak about myself.
All Inquisitors as ruthless as you?
My mentor was stern, and so I followed his lead.
So you work alone?
I call in support when needed. That's why I'm here with you after all.
Ooh. Okay. Earlier we had a bit of dialogue that says that where else you wanted me to be inside of the library? Was that in my chambers maybe? Yeah. Being a Thorian?
Yes. The Golden Throne cannot sustain the Emperor forever.
Discuss something else.
All right.
So what's our progress?
Not all who serve the Inquisition are worthy. I must return to work. Nurgle toils tirelessly against us.
Let's talk to Lunette.
The edicts of machine spirits are silent. I await your input.
Any insights to the origin of the Prime Seed?
It is the core of a relic, corrupted long ago.
Used to spawn smaller seeds. If you purge it of its taint, it can be brought back to a purpose that serves the machine god.
Proceed.
Have we faced the Reapers before?
We were involved in the banishment of the Buboessian princeling of Courteval 5.
Wait, Pubescent Princeling of Carterval 5? What is that? Nothing quite as disgusting? What happened to the Princeling?
The gaseous fuse congealed the fermenting algae, creating a vector for the Buboessian princeling to enter the materium.
Oh dear. Algae and unbind the demon. Most efficient strategy and would have protected the Imperium's assets. Gas with a high methane content burns fast and bright, and Ektar was in no mood for mercy when he kindled the princeling with a purifying flame. Okay. So basically, we set parts on fire. Parts on fire, Lord's desire.
Praise the Omnissiah. Proceed. Our window for communication has concluded.
Let's talk to Ektar.
Yes, Commander. Let us commune to defeat our foe.
You seem somber. The Reaper's lingering warp energy?
That was merely the first of 5.
Oh dear. Okay.
Of course, Commander. I remember banishing my first greater entity.
Fallen world of Iconia. Support the Inquisition and Featherland Lord. Inquisition's in handling the Senexian demon, Feathered Lord. Creature had possessed a rebel leader, nearly driven the followers to unseat to corrupt, despicable authority. So what happened?
My actions were tempered by my own lack of confidence in command.
Oh, okay. And so they assured me to dispense the creature quietly once the ruling was disposed. It didn't happen, I guess.
I was called back to the planet much later to clean up the mess.
So basically, he screwed up by not by granting leniency. You couldn't know that.
I cannot afford to hesitate in our duty.
The fate of the galaxy doesn't rest on your shoulders, but...
No, it rests on yours.
Ah. Wonderful. That's why you didn't take up command then?
Yes, though even that is not punishment enough.
Another imposter syndrome happening. So he screwed up once. Remember, Konya Commander, these Inquisitors know much, but their vision can be clouded, so you should not permit them to cloud your own.
Yes, I am, of course, I am extremely impressed.
Okay, so you like it very much, impressed about our progress? Okay.
Yes, if you like. Go with the wisdom of Janus, brother.
And I do believe there's not much else we could do. Except for maybe start retraining our Justicar. Is it going to be worth it, though?
Foros.
Okay. I want to look at the loadout for silencers.
Floors. Techios.
So a silencer is a long-ranged weapon that afflicts disrupted and scatter shot. We don't have any good silencers at the moment, though. But I do like the sniper shot. I think we'll want one silencer and one onslaughter. Give me a second. I'm gonna have a look at our other unit. Okay, since you don't have any onslaughts, right? You're gonna be our onslaught character. With a rapid reload, onslaught. Yeah, there we go. What's going to be our next thing to do, though? I think it's time to call it a video for today, and we'll continue next. But most likely we're gonna move back to the center-ish area and see if there's any more things happening for next time. Okay, do we have something else to do for our shields? 14, 8, 16, 12. No, we don't have enough for any research or any constructions. Yep. Oh, one more event.
I hear that one of these Reapers has been banished from the Materium. A commander's first victory against a greater denizen of the warp warrants a special commendation. Given your present circumstances, I will allow you one unrestricted request from the armory.
Do we want a melee weapon, a ranged weapon, a suit of armor, or a banner? I think a melee weapon will be important. Or so is the armor. I think the armor is going to fit more units.
Once worn by the greatest of Justicars.
Okay. Terminator, I hardly know her. Ooh. Okay. So we have one down here, one up there, and one all the way over there. Definitely we're going to get this one, right? Because this one has servitors. Win without master crafted weapons or armor. Yikes. Rank 3 Terminator armor, rank 3 warding stave, and incinerators and interceptor. Incineroar. And over here is a high bloom. Ooh, what is this? Rank 6 chaplain. Okay, we definitely want to get to you. The tier 2 side cannon is going to be important as well. Yeah. Getting a chaplain might be worth it. This one has a bunch of really strong items too. Okay, We'll figure this out sooner rather than later.
The Chaplan is going to bring the Claplan.
Yep. I mean, we could do this and attune a Prognosticar to deal with these guys. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're probably not going to be able to make it, but I'm going to save the game here and just test it a little bit before ending the video. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attune a Prognosticar over here. -2 corruption levels. Enemy types detected for missions. Bloom missions deadline plus 3 days. Plus -15 warp storage per turn, 1 stratagem slot. And if we go here, okay.
Commander, my servitors have flagged some interesting chatter from a nearby way station of the Officio Medicae. They appear to have been inoculating their patients against the effects of the bloom. We should travel to the facility and investigate. I will mark its location.
What location? Where? It's so far away. And then, if I go back here, yeah, we have enough time to go to that location as well. Okay, good enough. And then we'll mark, let's go over there afterwards. We don't even have to go through a warp rift. Okay. We're going to save over here. I'm gonna call the video. Alright. Time to thank our members again. Members! Thank you Ipilux, Manta, Rafa Vega Chapa, Techno, Amislam, and Burton for being members at the time of streaming. You guys get to watch bits early, get some cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. And if you are actually interested in joining the program, we need 2 more members before we could unlock more emojis. So feel free to do so if you like to do so. Otherwise, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more, click on the bell to get notified for when I go live, etc. And that's going to be it for today. Thanks, folks. It's me. I'm Big, and I'll be back. See you guys next time. Bye for now. I'm going to wait until Manta says have a good day, and we're going to have a good day.
Have a good day, Biggie and all.